Yeah. All right, you guys, this is a really amazing American Saddlebred mare. They did say that she was registered. As far as the registration papers go, we did not receive them at the sale barn, but they did get our address and they did say they would mail them. The person that we purchased this horse from, we have bought horses in the past from, and they also kind of trade some horses. They did provide the registration papers for the horses that they said they would send. So obviously I can't guarantee them, but I can tell you there's a high probability that she will receive them. They told us that this mare had been used for youth lessons and that she's a youth suitable horse. She does ride and drive. She does pull a cart. They said that she is very, very traffic safe and that absolutely anyone can drive her. So that's a really good thing to know, that anyone can drive her. Woman, child, whoever. Yeah, exactly. This tote down here is super shiny on the top, and everything that we've ridden out here since it has ducked away from it, and she never even balked. So she is a beautiful, supposed to be 12-year-old American Saddlebred. Again, she was being used for youth lessons and youth driving lessons. And they did say that any woman or child can drive her. She is traffic safe according to the information we have. And they said that as far as walk, trot, canter, she is suitable for even the most novice rider. And that is what we were told, that she is a beginner novice suitable. Jess has never rode one before, and I keep telling her to put a little contact on the reins. And she's like, I feel like I'm in her face. And I'm like, they like that. They like a little contact. So she is a really great horse. She's been wonderful for Jess. She stood like an Indian, just perfectly still. You know how they have those Indians that just are like, and you're like, is it a tree? Or is it, yeah. I love it. I mean, she was so still and perfect for saddling, picking out her hooves. Just a really wonderful mare. Will you go ahead and lope her? So she's just a really wonderful mare. She's got a very docile, even temperament. And she really, really loves people. She wants to be in your pocket. And she also really, really, really likes cookies. She was like, oh, humans with cookies. It's all right, Jess, lower your hands. There you go. She'll come down to you. There you go. There you go. Jess, just the higher her head goes, the higher Jess's hands go. There you go. Now she's starting to relax and come down. She'll collect up here in a minute. She is looking for some guidance with the reins. It's like she's putting her nose up looking for that pressure, and Jess just feels like she's in her face. So, well, you guys can give all the advice you want, but at the end of the day, there you go. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Just a little bit of contact. Look at that. Good job. Good job. She just needed a little bit of contact to come down. All right, go ahead and ask her for a little bit of a canter. Come on. It's all right. I mean, you have to remember, Jess has never done this. Like, Jess feels, go ahead. Just don't worry about her head. Go ahead. Jess is like, I'm worried about her head being up. I'm worried. Lope on. Tell her lope on. Jess is like, I feel like I can steer her. It is okay, because you have to remember that this is what makes you guys know that they are a little bit more beginner suitable. There you go. Now you've got a little, there you go. Good with your hands. Much better with your hands. Much better. Good job. Look at that long trot, and you've got a little contact with the reins, and down came the head. Much better. Yeah, you could probably kick anyone's ass at a trot race. Yeah, you're right. They do lope, by the way. Yay! Good job in the correct lead. Fantastic. Yeah, they're amazing. They're probably my fourth favorite breed. Good job. Maybe third. I love saddlebreds. People have always asked me, why do you love them? And I'm like, they are the most patient horses in the world. I love Morgans. I think I told Jacob the other day, two of my Friesians two, like the ones out here, 2 of them are out of American Saddlebred mares. And now you know why I bought Friesians with Saddlebred, because they're just, I mean, look how patient she is. She's like, look at her. You can tell in her face. She's like, good job, Jess. You did it. Good job, Jess. Like you know that she's been the most good girl for youth lessons. All right, to the left. As soon as you apply just the perfect contact, her head comes right down. As soon as you asked for that lead with your heel, she just picked up the most beautiful lope and picked up the correct lead. I love it. Good job, Jess. I have one Friesian that's out of a half painted draft, half Morgan mare. And I have 2 Friesians that are out of American Saddlebred mares. And the reason I did it was because the Saddlebreds just have they're the bestest. I love Morgans, and I love Foxtrotters. Like, all right, just a little, there you go. Hands down, just sit back. It's okay. Yep. You got it. Those hands down. There you go. Now she's starting to relax a little bit. Hands down. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Relax. Good job. Hands down. Hands down. As soon as your hands go up to the saddle horn, her head goes up like, are we elevating? Tell her, lope on. Lope on, mama. A little bit of leg contact. Outside leg. Good job. Good job. Good hands. There we go. A little more contact. It's okay. Just run him over. He'll learn. Come here, bear. She's like, look at that right there. Good. She's starting to collect a little bit. Good, good, good. All right, lope. There you go. It's coming. Just a little bit of leg contact. Leg. A little more leg. Leg. Yay! And the correct lead. Bear, stop, you dum-dum. Stop training. She was like, he was after us. She knew too. She was like, did you guys notice that my dog ran up there and tried to, and she never balked. Yeah, she was like, I think he's going to get us, but I'll just outpace him. And Bear, sit down. Sit. No training. Your training methods are barbaric. If you're going to learn to train, you have to go to Clinton Anderson or something, because your training methods are no good. Snappy, snappy, snoot, snoot training is bad. Bear said snappy, snappy, snoot training is the way. And I'm like, snappy, snappy, snoot training is barbaric, Bear. You are not good. He's like, I'm just doing what I know. And I'm like, well, do better, know better, ding dong. She is a dream. She's fantastic. This is lot 195. And any person watching this video that is older or inexperienced or needs a really solid bomb-proof trail horse, she is not only beautiful at the walk, trot, and canter with wonderful leads, automatic leads, 13 years old. She is, let me see, they said that she was coming 13. She is supposed to be, I would say she's not even quite that. She's probably coming 12. She still has this 11-year-old hook right here. So she's, they said she's coming 13. So, Bear, come on. I don't trust you. Yeah, she was very well taken care of. So the story that came with her, a horse trader had her. He bought her out of Sugar Creek, Ohio. And she was at a lesson facility that went out of business, and their horses went there. And she was at the very, very, very end of the sale, and an Amish boy bought her. And the Amish boy that bought her just took her to this horse trader. And anyway, he brought some horses down south and said, hey, I don't have any clientele for an American Saddlebred. So she's all the way from Ohio to here. She is registered. As I said, they did tell us that they would send the papers. Again, she is supposed to just be coming 13 years old. So 12. Right now, I think they said later on, like in August or something, she would be 13. Her teeth don't, honestly, if I mouthed her, I would have called her 11. So let's get this star party knocked out of the way. Again, she is novice suitable. She is okay for a very scared beginner. When Jess got on her, Jess was so nervous. Jess was like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, you're fine. Jess was fantastic. Nope, Jess, step on and off of her. No, she absolutely doesn't need a mounting block. In fact, Jess said when she got on her, she was like, I don't know what to do. I got on her and she didn't like hardly move. And I was like, okay. And she's like, should I be worried? And I was like, no, that's a great thing. So Jess was like, oh, okay. So Jess, step off the other side and then walk around and step back on her so they can see. Your back. It's really weird doing that. Yeah, that's all right. I'm not coordinated for that. So just so you guys know, it's a true lesson type. Come here, Charlie. Charlie, come here. I like your pink collar, Charlie. Where'd you get that?
You stole it from my dog.
Charlie, are you thieving? Are you thieving, Charlie? Charlie said he is thieving. He's a thief. He stole our hearts. He be stealing the coats. He be stealing the bed, the couch. Now the collar. Charlie. I do be loving me some Charlie. Hi, Wowo dog. What you doing? Hi, Wowo dog.
I feel like she's like classy.
She is super classy. And she does drive, and she is youth or, you know, lady suitable to drive. She doesn't pull on you. She's traffic safe. Charlie is there for support, except for, I'm beginning to think that they are not more emotional support animals. Jess and I are emotional support humans for two idiot dogs. Bear and Charlie are idiots. I mean, idiot 1, idiot 2. Charlie doesn't try to train though. Bear thinks he's been around long enough now. Bear thinks he's a regular old Pat Pirelli, and I'm like, Bear, your methods are barbaric. He said I just boop them with the snoot. Yeah, I boop them with the snoot and they go. Yeah.
It's like it's entertainment. It's great, people.
That's great. He's like, did you know that snoot boop training is the best? And I'm like, it's not, Bear. It's not. Look at him. Here he comes with his inhumane methods of training.
Yeah.
I'm coming. He's like, Charlie? Like, Charlie's like, don't be doing it. And Bear's like, get back, Charlie. I love that Charlie just is like, no, please stop licking my face.
He's like, Bear, I'm done with your shit.
No, and Bear's like, no, I'm licking you. It's like you. I mean, except for they're a little backwards. Yep. Super, super fantastic. So this is $195. And again, she is 12, coming 13, American Saddlebred. We were told she's registered. We were told they would mail the papers. We currently do not have them. We were told they're coming in the mail. We do not guarantee them, but I have a strong faith that this particular buyer has never failed me in the past. So I'm optimistic that they will show. She is beginner suitable. She is youth suitable, and she is unproblematic. I don't know. I don't know very many American Saddlebreds to be branded, so I don't know. But anyway, super nice mare. So on to the next one.